the first time that I had interactions with law enforcement, I'd say I was probably about 13, 14 years old. And it was just, I would say, just a regular stop. I ain't gonna say regular, because it wasn't nothing regular back then. But, you know, we just hang out on 30th and Imperial, and there was, I can't even think of his name right now, but he came from Los Angeles. But his conversation was basically, if you didn't answer exactly what he wanted to know, he would actually grab you by your throat and choke you out. And I believe that was my first interactions with him. Before, we used to get snatched out the car without even having too much to say. You know, sometimes they done handcuff us to the cage that used to be in the back of the police car, and feet and hands handcuffed to the cage. Now, back then, I think they call it like hog tying us. So it was, to me, it was always bad. Okay, do I feel safe with the police? No, I don't. For the simple fact, you really can't trust them because of the actions, especially in our communities, as far as the blacks and Hispanics. We don't really get no breaks from them. You know, they go from 0 to 100 on us with no cause. But if the thing is, if we don't know our rights, then they're gonna run over us anyway. You know, but even when we stick up for our rights, they don't run over us. And it's like we be fighting a losing battle with them. You know, occasionally you might have some that's will give you some type of leniency, but for the majority part, no. It's always something bad with them. You know, you being snatched out your car. Even if you got license, insurance, you're not on probation or parole. It's like they'll come up with some reason to search your car. Whether it's, especially if they say you're a documented gang member. I mean, there's some guys that ain't even, that's not even documented gang members, you know. As far as me, myself, I've been on parole since what, 2006. But a few times I did get pulled over, I had my girl in the car, and once they run your name, the old felonies that come up, and next, you know, all of them getting snatched out the car, kids, girl, you know what I mean? And it's like sometimes, I mean, sometimes that's embarrassing, especially when you let that type of lifestyle go. And it seems like they just don't care. They only care about their agenda. To me, that's my perspective of it.